Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
We have one more person, don't we? There she is.
There she is. We have a late adopter with us here tonight, but we're FLN and we are from North Carolina. Though as of today, we're not from Durham anymore because I just moved out of my house. So we're more from Raleigh and Charlotte.
I've never been from Durham.
That's right, you never were. And there's a reason for that. So anyway, we would like a suggestion of a word, preferably a word in the English language. And if you could just put that in the chat, and I'll just tell you that we are FLN. We are from North Carolina. We're going to be here every month for the next few months. We're very excited to present our brand of improv to you folks. And as soon as we get a suggestion, we will take right off.
And while we're up, suggestion is calamity.
Our suggestion is calamity. So FLN presents
Calamity.
The ship. I can't hear you over the ocean spray.
Just don't think I want to hear what you're going to tell me.
Oh, I know you're not going to want to hear what I got to tell you, but you're going to hear it anyway.
Oh, my God.
Because you know one of us has to leave this shipwreck and leave the treasure to the other one and go get help. Otherwise, we're both going to die here and lose the treasure. Or technically, we'll still have it, but we'll just be part of the treasure. We'll be a pile of bones next to the treasure like you read about in pirate books.
God, those are great books too. You know, I love.
Oh, I love those. That's how I got into pirating.
Oh, me too. When I was a wee lad, you know.
Yeah, I was raised upper middle class. I had every opportunity to do something lucrative and within the law, but I became a pirate instead.
Oh, wow, I'm impressed. You had such a disadvantage, you know, being an upper middle class lad, and I was like born to it. My granddad was a pirate.
Oh, I say. I had a posh little London boy accent, and I had to smoke 10 cigars a day to gravel my voice.
It was worth it.
And I couldn't spit but 3 feet back in, and now I can spit 3 leagues. I can hit the bow of an English galleon.
That shows them too, doesn't it?
And doesn't it? It shows them that it doesn't do any damage except emotional damage, which I count as damage.
That's the best kind.
That's the kind.
Anyone can shoot a cannon through your bowsprit, but not everybody can disrespect you from a distance.
I just feel like my parents never encouraged me to do what I really wanted to do in my life.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, casting off oyster shells is not the most coveted profession. I'll give you that. Yeah.
I mean, they made fun of me. They're like, "Oh, what's the matter? You don't want to be an oyster shucker. You want to go to law school." I mean,
Billy, the tide is out. The oyster shells are up.
I don't care about the oysters, Mom.
Midge, the oyster shells are out. Where's Billy with his bucket?
Listen, Billy, before you go, I think that we should make a run for it. We could run away together. We could go across the 7 seas. Maybe we could create an 8th sea. You know, there's seas that haven't been discovered yet, like the 8th sea that hasn't been discovered yet.
I've been studying international maritime law. You're not actually allowed to discover a new sea without permission from at least 4 world governments.
Midge, the oysters are presenting themselves. They're sharing their bounty and asking which we will take home with us to a new life of being part of an appetizer. Where's Billy with the bucket?
Billy, time's a wasting there.
Well, just first of all, since when have you had the internet and not told me about it?
I didn't want to break it to you. I'm sorry. I know the internet isn't the new way of isn't the classic way of doing stuff, but I just wanted to try something new.
Billy, are you watching that mermaid porn again?
No, Mom. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Wait, hold on, Billy. I'm quite perplexed at this semantic realization you have about maritime cartography. I mean, I know way more about maritime cartography than you, and frankly, it galls me that you would even have the pretense to say that I didn't.
This is why I should not be friends with a mermaid.
Oh, Midge, terrible, terrible news. The oysters, they think we're negging them because we haven't selected any and put them in the bucket yet. And they're turned off by it. Oh, they're going away, Midge. Where is Billy? Where is Billy?
Oh, the horror, the horror.
I gotta go. I gotta go help my parents. Mom, Dad, I'm coming.
Wait, hold on. Oh.
So I'm glad you could both be here because I wanted to tell you that I decided not to go to engineering school, but I want to be a puppeteer.
Oh, son, come on now. You're breaking your father's heart there. Look at his.
You see my heart breaking right now? I wish I could open my chest so you could see my heart breaking apart right now.
The guilt thing is not going to work. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm not guilting you. I'm just telling you a fact about my heart and what's happening with it right now.
Do you want your father to be made of wood so you could open him and look at his heart breaking now?
Yeah, it's breaking my heart even further to hear that you would say that I would be breaking my heart just to make you feel bad.
You know, Dad, I made a special puppet and it looks just like you. And when you open it up, you can see his heart and it has a smile on it.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to be like your puppet now, am I?
Well, wait, hold the phone here. We were just talking in metaphors there. And now come to find out you've actually done this. I mean, that's just, wow.
Well, that's the thing about puppetry. It's like magic. It's like somehow I knew what Dad was going to say, what he was going to feel, and it just came out in my puppet.
Hold on, Samantha. Don't tell me you're going over to his side now. This is a family of engineers. We built the damn bridge this town is built on. And they said you shouldn't build a town on a bridge. You should build it on land. And we said, no, we're going to build the best damn bridge. And then we're going to build the best damn town and put that town on top of that bridge. And that's what we did. We never made a puppet about it. People made puppets about us and our awesome bridge.
It's a great town and a great bridge, Dad. And our family has got something to be proud of. But puppetry, the engineering involved with the puppet to make the parts of the puppet move all the way you want them to with just a few motions of your finger. That's almost like watchmaking, Dad.
Oh, you say is it like bridge making though?
Well, it's
yeah.
Are you going to build a bridge of puppets now? A bridge of Elmos?
Are you going to dangle the puppets from our bridge that we made for you, son? The Ebenezer Bridge that we made for you.
Are you going to step on Big Bird's back to get across a river, son?
Is that what it would take, Dad, for you? Would I have to make a bridge out of puppets? Because if that's what it takes, I'll do it. I'll make a bridge. I'll make a bridge out of puppets.
I'll be waiting.
Now, it was an engineering marvel when you made the first suspension bridge fully out of puppets. I mean, they said it wasn't possible. They said it couldn't be done. They said you were an idiot for even trying, but you proved them all wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because they were putting paradigms out there, and I'm here to bust paradigms. And you know what? The bridge needs to be made of steel paradigm. It's just one that was in the past. And so I went in there. I took some Big Bird feathers. I took some Elmo guts. I took some Cookie Monsters, and now 100,000 commuters a day are able to get to their jobs 30 minutes faster on average, thanks to the Elmo Bird Bridge.
It's just amazing. I mean, making bridges out of paradigms, making buildings out of metaphors. You've truly revolutionized the construction industry.
Not only have I revolutionized the construction industry, I have revolutionized the self-help industry. If you follow me on my YouTube channel, I'll tell you how you can make a bridge out of puppets too, and become a rich paradigm busting bro.
That sounds great. I'd like to subscribe.
So, you got a pair of dimes?
Let me check my cookie jar here.
I just killed this guy over here, and you know, they used to put pennies on the eyes of dead guys, but I like to put dimes, and I forgot to bring.
Tony, you know that they're never going to cross the ferry if you put dimes on their eyes. You know, I can't go to confession tomorrow morning knowing that you put dimes on their eyes instead of pennies.
Cut to someone trying to pay with dimes. I'm sorry. I don't carry change with me. This robe is too flowy. I can't hold change in it. I can't.
Well, just keep the dimes, man. Just keep the
No,
fucking
you
dimes.
see, I can't.
I mean, you know, it's like a tip.
It's bad if I have less, but it's also bad if I have more, because then I get audited. So I'm sorry.
It's a tip, you know. Put it in your tip jar.
I'm in my capacity. I can't. It counts as a gift, and that's all. That's the whole thing too. Gifts can't be more than a certain size, and there's paperwork involved that has to be approved.
Could you take me back and forth 5 times or so, and it'll balance out?
I mean, there's a subsidy on the first one, all right, and that's the Ferrying the Dead Act of 3000 BC. But the second one is private expense, and that one is going to be $78,000.
Oh, fuck me! What am I supposed to do with that? I mean,
what the hell are you guys arguing about? Seriously.
He brought. I'm sorry.
I got dimes. You know, I mean, inflation. The guy that killed me thought there was like. He thought pennies, you know, that weren't any good anymore, and because you know, in the 21st centuries, people don't use pennies for anything but when their fuses go out.
All right, but this is a government program, all right? They set the price by the law, and then you know how hard it is to change the law, so the price is the price, all right?
You guys know we take Bitcoin now, don't you?
Seriously, when they pass Bitcoin?
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was recent. You didn't get the memo?
Was that like in the last reconciliation bill?
Well,
I think it was buried deep in there, but yeah.
Well, did someone leave a USB drive in your ass, or are we just blowing smoke here?
I hate
it when somebody puts a USB drive
in. As leader of the underworld, I must say I don't know who I need to talk to around here to keep these infernal fires stoked. You know how much it costs to keep these fires burning at all times?
I believe it's $250 per annum.
Well then, what's your name? Your little
my name is Dexter, sir.
Dexter.
Demon 3rd class.
Well, if you can tell me who is slacking around and not stoking these fires with whatever, you know how many pennies I've collected?
3,417.
Well, there you go. Good.
I'm very good with numbers. I was an accountant back when I was up there.
Up there, huh? That's what you call it now.
What did you refer to it as?
Well, that earthly realm, the infernal above, the Persephone's sunlight place, you know, just
wow, That's really that really sounds nice. I mean, I just I'm just a grunt down here. I just stoke the fires, take the pennies, make sure the ferry is clean after every trip.
So it seems like you're a man of or demon of ambition. So
Oh,
it
yes,
seems. Hmm. Well, I dare say I can see a promotion in your future if you can solve this here riddle for me. But first, I'm just curious. How did you ever get to be so, delightfully bespeckled upon your consciousness or conscience to arrive in my lair as an accountant? Oh, my head.
I work for the Trump Corporation.
There's a lot of those here now.
Hey, matey.
Hey.
So is it rock, paper, scissors now to decide who stays with the treasure and who goes? Is that what we're gonna do, or are we gonna draw swords and fight this out like true men do?
If we play rocks, paper, scissors, are you gonna accept the results of the game and leave if that be ye fate? Or like the last 7 times, are ye going to say that it don't mean anything?
Well, it's got to be at least 2 out of 3,
We did 7.
Well, maybe 5 out of 9.
Listen. All right. You know full well our arms are too tired to lift a sword. If we're gonna settle this with brawling, then we're gonna have to brawl with whatever little energy we have left, which is probably just gonna be sort of crawling up and bumping into each other.
We can fight it out with our hook hands.
Oh yeah, I see. We hold the hook hands.
The hook
together.
hands.
The hook hands together, and we tug on them.
And we tug.
Whoever gets the hook off of the other hand
that's
is the one who gets the treasure.
That's the.
So it's down to who has made the fattest wrist get all the gold in the skinny wrist. Be buried in Davy Jones' locker and feasted upon by octopus who say, "Oh, I'm hungry again," an hour later because it was.
That's octopuses are always that way, aren't they? They're so ungrateful. There it is. Now it's the battle of the hook hands.
Now that I think about it, how did we even play rocks, paper, scissors with 2 hook hands?
I don't know.
I feel like it was always implied.
It was always a try.
One in who lost. That's just a neat thing I learned about myself.
It was a draw, and that's kind of the story of our lives.
Well, and then I said to him, you're not doing the right spells with the right type of dirt. You don't have the right cockle shells. You don't have the right conchs. I mean, I'm Calypso, bitch. I'm not going to come out of the sea for any old plebeian that's just shaking a jar of dirt and not even the right kind of dirt. I mean...
That is a problem with mortals. All they think is like, oh look, I made a little altar to you. Now and I worship you. Now let's be best friends.
I know. I'm so glad you get me, Poseidon. Like, what is their deal? I mean, you'd think all those years of evolution would have like made their brains a little better, but I guess not.
I actually had someone ask me like, oh, so wait, do you talk to fish? I'm like, bitch, that's Aquaman. I'm Poseidon. They don't know like reality from comic books.
Wow. And then I bet they were like, oh, is that just a big fork you have? Because like sporks haven't gotten that big yet. Like
no, worse than that. They're like trident. You mean like the gum? So you know what I did? Shoved it right down his throat. Chew on that trident.
Whoa.
Hey.
So
Hey, are you Poseidon?
Yes.
Hey, can I get a selfie?
Okay, just make it quick.
All right.
Hey, man, is that
Yeah,
Poseidon
bro.
over there?
Yeah, it's Poseidon. Come
Hey,
get
guys,
selfies,
Poseidon's
dude.
over here,
Selfies,
man.
bro.
He's giving
Poseidon's doing
selfies.
selfies. Hey,
Wow,
thanks, bro.
man, how
Thanks, bro.
cool.
Wait, why? Okay, hold on a second. Why? How come no one recognizes me?
I mean, I'm sorry, you're just you're just not as famous as me.
What?
That mermaid porn?
All I heard. I'm sorry. I think you had like a long impassioned speech you were telling, but heart to God, all I heard was mermaid porn.
God, look, I was trying to explain to you the importance of mermaid porn.
Oh, the importance of mermaid porn. Okay, so mermaid
What?
porn.
No. I'm trying to explain to you the importance of doing your homework and studying really hard so that when you're older, you can get into mermaid porn.
Oh, okay. So it's you want to. So you're telling me that that it's important to dedicate your life to getting the resources that you can always have mermaid porn.
No, I want you to go to college so you can improve yourself and be a better person, like your mom and dad always were. You know, it's
Yeah.
not all about mermaid porn. It's about
No,
being
no.
a better mermaid porn.
No. Okay. You did just say mermaid porn just then, right? Did you just say mermaid porn just now at the end of that sentence?
I said go to college. I said get a
You said go to
job.
college.
Be a
Okay.
professional.
Get a
Enjoy
job, be a
mermaid porn.
professional. Okay. Oh, so that. I'm sorry. I just are you? Did you say? Do you hear what you're saying?
I'm saying make yourself a good person. Advance yourself.
Do you hear mermaid porn?
No, stay away from mermaid porn. Mermaid porn is not. No, you're wasting your time on mermaid porn. Please stay away from mermaid porn.
No, well, you're the one who keeps talking about it, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you keep saying yes, and if you think it's important, because I trust you, then I think it's important, and I want to get that mermaid porn. But if you don't, then I don't. Then why do you keep saying it?
It's because I come into your room and I turn your computer on, and there it is on the screen, and I'm concerned that you're not doing your homework, mermaid porn, and that you're watching this stuff instead.
Okay,
and
that's what I've also noticed is I have seen that on my computer, and it's up on the screen when I log in, and I just feel like I feel like you're simultaneously trying to get me into mermaid porn, but also like create like a sense of guilt around it. So like I kind of have this like lasting shame. And I know I said I don't want to be Catholic, and that upsets you, but this is no way to get revenge.
Son, it's a slippery slope into mermaid porn, and I don't want you to go and do that. You know, the next thing you know, you're going to be.
It feels like you're greasing the wheels. It feels like you're greasing the wheels so that I slip down that slope even faster, right into the loving arms of a mermaid body pillow.
Oh God, I don't even want to. Oh, don't even talk that way.
And
oh, my scales really like that. Oh right. Yeah, counterclockwise instead.
Sorry, my friend Steve is calling. One sec.
Well,
hey Steve, now's not a good time.
I just need some mermaid porn. I mean, just
now's not a good time, Steve.
Fine.
See what you've done to me?
Son, I just don't want to see you on a rock out in the middle of the harbor like your dad.
It seems like that's what you want.
I'm sorry,
son. It seems like you want me to voyage into the mists of the open sea and hear a siren song and dive into the water to my doom.
Oh, the sunlight's glinting off all of my scales right now.
Oh, sorry, that's Hank. One second. Hold on. Hey, sorry, now's not a good time, Hank. Can I call you back?
All right, but call me back soon. There's a new mermaid porn out.
Well, of course I know that, Hank. Come on, I'll call you back, all right? Hank. But this is important. We need to resolve this before I call Hank back, okay? And let me tell you, Hank does not like to wait, all right?
Okay,
Hell-
so
Hey, you want to get some tail, big boy?
It says, I, Poseidon, god of the sea,
Sorry,
I
that's
demand you bring me mermaid porn.
sorry, that's Poseidon. He made me put that into the ringtone. Hey, sorry, Poseidon, this is not a good time. Can I call you back?
All right, dude, but come on, let's go out and get some beers, maybe some fish.
All right, but do you want me to bring
Bring what?
the don't you make me say it? I'm
Come
from,
on,
I'm from
come
my
on.
dad right now.
Come on,
say
say
it.
it.
Say it, son. Say it. I know. Say
Say
it.
it. Come on.
Disappoint me. Just
you want-
disappoint me. Say it.
Do you-
Mermaid porn.
Do you want me to bring the mermaid porn?
Yes.
And that's our show. Thank you very
Thanks,
much. We are
everyone.
FLN.
Thanks.